Just floaties changes a lot between MTSC and PAL, so I'm gonna say I'm giving an edge to Trif a little bit for this one, but Swedish being such an amazing player, he can probably make it work with different weapons. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely, we'll see. But we know like Trif does not only just beat out over Triforce, but he made a really hard time on AMSA also, hard time on Android.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, he knows that matchup by heart, man, by heart. Okay.
Okay, back air. Oh, good attempt, but that was okay. That was actually really good down there by Swedish there, but missing the RB afterwards. Still trying to warm up into the set. Get the groove going.
Yeah.
Full jump needles, no needles. Okay, saving them.
Okay. Oh, playing with the height right there. No, you will reach with the back air. I'm gonna be just below and then just above the second one. That was really good by Trif. Trif is so good at micro spacing. Always tell that like he loved micro spacing, and there that was micro spacing for me.
Okay, get the lash, reverse snare, turn it again. Rinse and repeats. This time it's very close to the ledge, so you can grab it right away. Good SDI from Swedish, making that possible in the first place.
Oh, just hold the needle once again. But really nice dash back away to catch that grab. Oh.
I think this is it. Yeah, it is. I never know why Trif wears this tag, actually, but
yeah, me neither.
We need to ask him. Alright, Swedish. I think Trif is showing that he's not willing to approach for no reason. So Swedish is gonna have to do the work for him.
Yeah, it doesn't look that way, like that, but Trif is a really defensive player.
Yeah.
And sometimes people tend to forget, but is defensive as hell.
I feel like that's the case for a lot of flashy players. You know, like West Bulls, people think he's very aggressive, but in truth, he's not that aggressive. But when he gets ahead, that's when he gets really flashy, and it's a bit the same for Trif. He's willing to stay within. He's just trying to outrange Sheik with the move, like what Amada was doing to Android earlier with the down tilt and the dash attack, sometimes the forwarder, and some double jump mix-ups maybe, but is not willing to actually directly attack the Sheik.
Okay.
Always aiming in front of Sheik.
Nice, nice. Another one. Taking some distance. As you know, it's like, dude, I got one stock ahead of you. I don't care. Yeah. Like that boy did some timeout with Armada. Like,
this is definitely the stock.
Like, if he needs to take his time, he will take his time. He does not care. And Swedish is a. I feel like the Swedish Sheik is like making walls, always walls, you know, throwing out moves just in case the opponent will approach. But Trif just like.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind.
Swedish is the kind of boxer that will know how to jab perfectly. Yes. But won't have too many crazy tricks. But when it comes to the basics, he's a master of them. But I don't know if that's going to be enough, given that compared to the usual, his risk and reward on the way he plays is not the same because of that, particularly. Excellent try with the needles, though. Yeah, that's really good follow-up.
Yeah, definitely. Like all those moments was just insane. Oh la la.
Joystick. Okay, not reverse there, interestingly. Trif is going all in right now.
Yeah.
But he makes it back anyway.
Like, thing is, when you used to play over Triforce with combo and edge guard, at that point you know how to edge guard Sheik.
Yeah, you do. Because over is also a very extreme player, so I would assume some of it rubbed off onto Trif.
Okay, those air dodge to avoid the back air are so good, man. He's so good with those. And
really
the
smart.
Tiny bait. You think you're gonna take the edge?
That was that way, right? Because I think Swedish was expecting Trif to grab the ledge with the ledge dash, so he probably wanted to double jump and up air as Sheik, right? And then Trif was like, nope. Eat my back air instead.
Trif loved those kind of nope.
Yeah.
He's definitely the kind of player that puts you those.
And he will actually say it out loud like, nope.
Yep, exactly.
Right?
He did that.
Yeah.
But now I feel like Swedish gonna be on that set particularly. I feel like Swedish gonna get tested on his adaptation.
Yeah, his adaptation, because you will have to make neutral work a lot more, since his punish game is really different than the usual. And this matchup in PAL is all about how much can you dominate Peach in the neutral and seal away her options. Make sure you don't trade with her too much.
He did the down throw and he waves his head. Like, well, as soon as he went, down throw was like, nah.
I didn't see that. But I want to see it. Next time it happens, I'm going to look at the player cam.
You have to.
Next down throw. Swedish definitely in a very not emotive, but he shows emotion on the camera every time. Always smiling and responding with his face to what's happening on in the gameplay. Now we'd have so killed in NTSC, but in PAL, maybe 3 or 4 more %.
Okay, oh, and catch him this time. No back air. Nope, nope, nope. You're way too late for me to put a back air on you, so I won't. And that kind of movement by Trif, good lord, when you get to open it. Yeah. But I love how Swedish is always trying now to close up the distance, but Trif showed some good answer to that.
Yeah. But so far, I must say, it's really been Trif's set. Swedish has managed to take a few stocks, but it's only by... Ooh, that might be bad.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Well, so... Okay.
I love how he did those neutral air just in case Swedish just came a bit too close.
Yeah.
Would have been hit by the neutral air.
Take his jump away, maybe. You never know.
Yeah. I know that Trif is complaining a lot about the fact that he's ST a lot recently. So I think this is those kind of moment what he's talking about.
Okay, no reaction this time on the player cam, but I was expecting it. At that percent, a nair from Peach, maybe a down tilt to up air will kill.
Okay, the thing is now Swedish is in the lead. He's gonna be the one playing the game. You camped me first game, right? I remember that.
Yeah.
Now let me show you what happened when I camp and when
finally
you need to approach me. Absolutely. Now try that out.
I feel like Swedish is the kind of player that will. That's why he told me when we were playing friendlies. He will cut the stage into several portions, and he will think, okay, this is the middle part of the stage. I will not cross it up because I have the lead, and it's on you to come to me, because this is a matchup I want to be defensive in, and you want to come. You have to come to me eventually. So I'm gonna wait for you after this this frontier, and if you don't come, that's whatever. But Trif with a really quick 94%.
That edge cancel at the end to put the neutral air, by the way, was just insanely good.
Yeah.
Like he feinted him. Oh, I missed you with my aerials. Nope. Guess what? There was a neutral right after. Unfortunately for...
That was a stitch.
Yeah, that was a stitch. But unfortunately for Swedish, trying to throw some needles, allowing Triphasia then to just approach his opponent right away. Nice weight. Nice weight.
Yeah, that kind of stuff does not change between PAL and TSC, and of course Swedish is not going to get baited for no reason into the down smash.
Look at the pressure of Trif, man. It's just poking him, but little by little, taking back the lead. Oh, running behind, but he knew. He reacted to that.
Trif wants to get out of the corner right now. This is a very dangerous part of the stage. Do not stay there for too long. Sheik will just rinse and repeat, grab, forward tilt, again and again. Yeah. That forward air was just to get Trif's jump, actually, because he would never reach. And Trif could have seen that, but it's hard to recognize.
That was a close call. Nice. Raiding that air dodge this time. Now making a back air, allowing him to do something afterwards. Getting back the center with the back air will reach him just in time. This time, once again, getting grabbed after that triangle jump to avoid the move. But the fair!
What a fair!
Will just break the leg!
That was a really good recognition of, because he would never have beaten back air straight up, but he got him during the jump and the startup of the move. Nonetheless, Swedish manages to steal game 2, take it away, take it home.
Yeah, finally.
And now what are we going to see? Because in NTSC it would not be smart to go to Pokemon, but in PAL it might be. Okay, FT, something flat, yeah.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think is going on FD?
Because once Sheik is airborne, it's more complicated for her to deal with Peach's aerials, her dash dance into whatever, and Peach can just crouch, you know, her grounded game. What makes Sheik really strong on in that matchup is the ability for Sheik to circle camp the Peach, go around her, attack from every angle and needle and cancel on the platforms, but that does not happen on FD. Nonetheless, once Peach is cornered, she will have a lot of trouble, same as every other stage. So it all comes down to how long can Swedish maintain this particular position.
Trif really need to find an answer to that air dodge. Because always making that air dodge, now Swedish, it worked pretty well in the first part of the set, but now it's just like an encounter again and again and again by that. Now we still get the lead in this stage picking, and he catch that up B, that startup of the up B right away, boom.
Once again, Swedish thought it was going to be a delay double jump to get the ledge later than normal, but it was not a delayed double jump. It was actually a floating to back air.
Yeah.
Really surprising. Like, it's anti-rhythm by Trif. He's playing off the beat, and that's hard to read for a player like Swedish, who, like we said, is by the book kind of chic, right?
Okay, nice. Stopped him right away. Once again, avoiding him. The back air, the grab. Let's go. Nice float just away, avoiding the rest. Now Trif attack. Oh,
that down smash was a little bit weak because Trif had Swedish had no jump. I would have loved to see in there, and it would have been true combo as well. So that down smash was a little bit of a bad decision there.
Okay. I'm surprised. I feel like Trif does not crouch cancel much, I would say. Uh-oh. But a tiny weight, that was super smart.
Yeah. Forcing Swedish to try and jump. When you're in the corner, you don't have many choices, right? You either try to contest with a hitbox, but you don't do that against the Stitch face. You jump or you roll. And he chose the jump. He died it in there.
There, that was a really good air dodge this time, because Swedish was too back easily and make that usual grab.
The experience of Trif is showing, because once he had Swedish in the air, he got the up air on the nair. Like, Chic is really good at manipulating her hitbox by putting on aerials and then her whole body moves. Nonetheless, Trif beats the hitbox clean with the up air. That's really, really impressive. The way he read that Swedish would nair, move his hitbox up, and nonetheless timed it right.
Oh. Okay, but a bit too close on 40D getting grabbed, throwing out the needles, but in 40 we're throwing out the needles.
Again, the SD at 9%, that's so bad for Peach.
Yeah, that is so big.
That's
now we
really
should
big
have a full stock ahead, but now we got a tiny one.
Yeah,
nonetheless, he got the stage, Can he pull something out with that? Oh. And we've seen Swedish making such great pressure at the edge also. You can't just stay there, because look at that. Still following him, you want to roll behind, I don't care, just go on the other side, all the corner.
Whoa, willing to wait all day. Okay, no jump. A little bit off. Trif wasn't sure what to do.
Oh!
He had it!
What happened?
He had it. So many flops. What is going on?
Did he just maintain a bit too much? It's down. It's stick down. I don't know.
I think he tried to cover everything by jumping at the exact right time to get on stage and punish Chic nonetheless. If she did go for the stage, but that was a little bit too early. So Chic got the ledge.
Oh, that was so cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Forcing the up B. If you don't have no one about jump, or you take my fair right now, or you make an up B. And guess what? You make an up B.
Yeah.
Let me get back a B.
That's a check situation, right? It's like, you might die soon, what do you do? And there was nothing you could do, really. As long as Trif didn't mess up over there, that was okay.
Sharing the bottle. Swedish is a really cool guy.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
Well, I need water, man, I got water.
Okay, FOD.
What do you think about that?
I would say, like I said, I would have expected something maybe like Pokemon or something, because of the up airs and the grab kills, but given the fact that that doesn't exist in Battle, right? We're seeing the same stage choice as Android earlier, right? The platforms, maybe trying to go for up smashes reads on tech chases from below, maybe trying to set up fairs from down throw onto the platforms. I think that's the goal.
The thing we've seen, I think, is like on the Yoshisori game, like Swedish makes such great pressure of those platforms, catching all the landing of Trif, you know? Even if Trif was like, yeah, maybe it's more comfortable for her to land. Nope.
Yeah.
And they're really good read, by the way, for that edge jog. So Swedish in the lead in that fourth game.
Another good option could have been Dreamland if you're willing to play the long game, the attrition game as Chic, but it might not be Swedish's style, I'm not sure.
Ooh.
Okay, death. Oh,
that was
a little
close.
bit too close, yeah. It's hard to actually roll from pitches up B. The hitbox stays out very long.
Interesting choice. Swedish was caught by surprise by that down tilt. I feel like he didn't die away properly. So that allows Triphasia to just extend that and still following any choice in the next. And they sit the start. Okay, good call.
Okay, forwarder. Probably an attempt at the back air here. Yeah.
Oh,
Countering everything.
That was really smart by Swedish. Like, he get caught by that air dodge, okay, when he went too far off stage with the back air as usual. But this time he decided to make a fair, way less frame, way less lag. So he did the fair and he was ready to make a back air after for the air dodge.
He got everything.
That was really smart, really great adaptation.
It was hard for Trif to get out of that one. Maybe with a, sometimes you can also go for the toes, mix up the neutral B with Bleach. Once in the blue moon, you can also, he tried to air dodge through, but the angle was not clean enough that he would get out of the back air because he didn't expect the back air. If he went more down instead of more away towards the stage, maybe that he couldn't have been, he could have dodged the back air afterwards. Greedy.
Okay.
Trying to go for the combo reset, so to speak.
Okay. Swedish is terrifying, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. Like, if it does not want you, to land, it will not let you land.
I feel like his biggest strength so far has been the way he optimizes his moves over time. He always starts his move at the right time, so he has time to do something else after that, right?
Yeah.
There's no time wasted.
Boom! Crazy.
He will start the move early enough that he will hit with the mid-tick part of the move, the last frames of the active hitbox, and then the move is almost done, and then he can do something else right away. That's really, really good.
Look at that! Look at that, man! He's cornered! He's cornered, and he got the control. What the hell?
But that's also on Trif, because Trif has been unwilling to play the direct attack game, and then Swedish is just walling him out. If you don't want to come to me directly, then I'm gonna beat you.
Okay, didn't want it to play with it.
No, because when you get hit as Peach, sometimes you drop it randomly, and then he has one stock and Swedish has two, so not worth it.
Yeah. I thought that was weird. Like he was keeping it. It was like, what is he doing with it?
I don't think Peach players like it too much. The dot eye, second strongest turnip.
Oh,
that was a stitch. Yeah.
Oh, this is a Triphasia. Starting to get his own garden.
Yeah.
He put all the seed that he needed, and right now, there we go.
What was that? Okay.
The flow just stopped right there.
Good try, but maybe a bit overcomplicated again.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk.
I think Trif is playing a bit complicated in terms of edge guarding because over is so tricky in the way he recovers. But Swedish has not been doing the same tricks of hitting the turnips and upping into them. That's not happening so far in the set, so he should recognize that and then adapt his guarding to something more simple, more model-like.
True. But now it's Trif punish in the blink of an eye, taking back the advantage.
Okay.
Pushing him far away. The nair right now. Now it's gesturation. Will Trif take that game out? Or will Swedish finish him off and bring him to game 5?
Nah.
This is gonna be game 5.
I'm not sure what happened. That was actually a really, really good attempt on the platform, right? With the double jump cancel. I think Trif is one of the best pitchers in the world at doing that. But nonetheless, it didn't work out because maybe he missed the backdash, maybe he just missed the read or the reaction. And then at the end, I think he thought Swedish would not actually go for the back air, so he went into the range.
So now Dreamland.
Yeah.
So he won on Final Destination, but no Pokemon Stadium, as you expected earlier. So I think it's gonna be a bit tough. At least Swedish gonna get trouble to move around. Not trouble, but just getting a bit slower than the previous stage. Of course, gonna get trouble to kill the Peach, like definitely. But there's still this is still a triplet stage where Swedish is playing so good since the beginning.
Yeah, his platform movement has been on point. The back airs, the reads, the spacing. Trif has maybe not been patient enough, you know. Swedish is not really trying to approach him, and is Peach really the best character at approaching Sheik for real? I'm not so sure. The way Over plays is really aggressive, right, usually, so Trif can counter-attack into Over's aggression, but...
Oh la la! Swedish is like taking 2 stocks so fast, less than a minute, and we're on Dreamland against Triphasia. And right now, look at that, already getting a control!
Trif has to slow it down. He has to try to make it a different rhythm. Because right now, Swedish is reading everything. He knows Trif is trying to approach him.
Okay. Oh, I love how he put himself to just be ready for the drop of the platform. Unfortunately, did not really react to that in time, I would say. Oh, near fair. Okay. Yeah, the game is not done yet. The game is not done yet. On
The game is not
Dreamland,
done yet,
that's
yeah.
gonna be a long game. That could be a long game. If you get trouble, oh wow, that proportion. And if you get trouble to get rid of those the stock of Trif, that might be his chance to make the comeback happen.
For sure. I feel like Trif has to avoid at all costs going into the corner willingly.
Ooh.
Like that, right?
Oh, and look at that!
That's the problem.
Oh, he waited just a bit.
He went into the corner willingly, and every time that costed him too much.
Yeah, but he didn't get the neutral B this time. Like, the neutral B just allowed Swedish to take enough time to just catch the edge, or maybe was thinking Swedish gonna aim at the edge, so he gonna have enough time, you know, to impose himself that tough mix-up that just allow him to lose his stock.
Yeah.
Oh, this is tough now. This is really, really, really tough.
This is a hard. With Peach to be such a trade-heavy character, it's going to be hard to come back from 1 stock to 3. He's going to have to trade with Swedish a lot, unless he can really, really, really zero to death him right now. He doesn't get to miss this edge guard. Yeah, Swedish has to die here. That's it. That's a stop.
Okay, you never know. You never know. 2 stock left, and you never know. Unfortunately, no
Sneaky
one
back here.
gets still the float. Oh, normal float, no double jump. Only the up B right now. Yeah. I feel like Trif abandoned it a bit.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. So 3-2 for Swedish Delight. Really sad last game, though.
I feel like that was
a
a bit anticlimactic.
That was
you know.
definitely anticlimactic.
I don't know. I feel like we could have seen more from these 2 players, but Trif didn't adapt at the most superficial level of strategy, you know? Like, he kept the same strategy going on, even though Swedish was beating